Hi there, Angela here. I'm so excited to introduce you to Usborne and all of our fabulous books. So Usborne actually has two different publishers. We have Usborne Publishing out of the UK and then Kane Miller out of the States. Usborne Publishing has a lot of our nonfiction books, and then Kane Miller has more of our story books, more of our fiction. Our goal is basically to get children reading, most importantly, and that they have fun while they're doing so. So our books are interactive, stylish, engaging, all the above, just to get a child reading and start that love of reading at a young age. Our books range from newborn all the way up to young adult, so we have a nice little range there. And Usborne actually won the 2014 Children's Publisher of the Year Award. So we have lots of awards underneath our belt, and they're all very well deserved. So like I said, we have some wonderful fiction, but we also have some amazing nonfiction, especially in the field of science, geography, that type of thing. And like I said, we have many interactive books, activity books. So even though the child is having fun, they're also learning at the same time, which is most important. Not that we're tricking a child, but it kind of gets that love going, gets that interest, and then they become readers without them even realizing it. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. First, I wanted to start with one of our touchy-feely books. So these are really wonderful for your newborns and up. My twin 2-year-old toddlers actually still love these books. This is That's Not My Elephant. So as you can see, it's got some touchy-feely right from the get-go. And it's got the tusk here, the nose is cool to touch. And then it's also, every picture is outlined in a bold black, so when newborns are very young, they can really see the pictures and they're nice and bold, color, all that. And then there's also a little mouse hiding on every little page, so it kind of becomes Spot That Mouse as well. So we have over 30 of these. They're wonderful. Next we have, this is one of my favorites, Illustrated Fairy Tales. So this is just a beautiful book on the bookshelf, great for bedtime. In this one, I believe there's about 10 stories, including The Frog Prince, Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, and wonderful illustrations. And it's got a nice little handy-dandy ribbon bookmark as well. And we have many of these. We have illustrated stories of Shakespeare, books for boys, illustrated children's books for girls as well. We have many stories from around the world. So these are wonderful, great for gifts, and this will grow with your child. $19.99 for this beautifully made book. Next we have, we're very well known for our Lift the Flap books. So this is Dinosaurs. So this is great for your preschooler. They open it up, beautiful glossy board pages. And then what they do is they can take the little tab down and there's a whole new picture underneath there. So kind of that element of surprise. Very simple story, beautiful illustrations, and then you get the little flaps there. So these are great, and we have many of these. Construction, trains, trucks, farm, that type of thing. And those are only $9.99, so very reasonable. Also for your preschooler, we have some wonderful phonics readers. We're very well known for these as well. This is Underpants for Ants. And it's just a darling little story to get them, going with their rhyming and their sounds for starting to read. We also have Snail Brings the Mail, Bee Makes Tea, and one of my favorites, Llamas in Pajamas. Okay, and then we also have a book called Ted and Friends, which is a wonderful book to have, and it includes all of the ones I just showed you. And it also has a CD where they can hear the pronunciation along with as they read. So this one has Fat Cat on a Mat, Ted in a Red Bed, Big Pig on a Dig. So a lot of fun. And also the pages flip out as well in this one. So a lot of fun. I'll show you that one. So this is a great one. All right, and then next we have, this is a newer one, Big Book of Colors. Once again, another kind of interactive book. I'd say good for maybe 5 and up. This here we have a color wheel. Just really fun, new and exciting stuff on every page. And then in the back we have a really cool transparency page where they can put that in and see the different colors as they mix. So a lot of fun. That's a Big Book of Colors. Once again, teaching the child colors, but doing it in a fun, interactive way. Okay. And then one of my favorites, it's a Kane Miller book, is The What If Monster. We've had this for many years, I believe. It's Jonathan James and The What If Monster. And this book is basically for a child that has those, negative Nancy's in their head that says they can't do something or they're not good enough or people are going to laugh at them. So this book kind of squashes that whole idea. All right, so really fun, bold pictures. And kind of about a child that overcomes all those kind of negative thoughts. And we also have a little plush What If monster that comes separate. You have to buy it separately, but I think it's a great gift as well if you were to gift it to somebody. So there's your little What If monster. And then this is one of my favorites. One of the first storybooks that I received when I joined in my kit is Bears Don't Read, and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful story. You open it up and the illustrations are just wonderful and the story is so sweet. Kind of about, a little girl that thinks bears don't read and they end up becoming friends, and the bear ends up getting into the library, and see at the end they become friends. Definitely teaching our children to, not be prejudiced, and and Usborne, Kane Miller does it in such a gentle, wonderful way to teach our kids, good values from an early age. So that's Bears Don't Read. Very cute. Then for our older children, I would say 10, 11 and up for this one is Choose Your Own Story. So this is Make Up or Break Up. And it's one of those books where you come to the end of the chapter and you can choose to go one way or the other way. So these are great. I think we have about 4 of these. So great for your tweens, that type of thing. And then we also have a wonderful kind of sci-fi series called The Last 13. And this is actually a book of 13. So number 13 is going to be your first book, and then it goes down from there. And it's just a really, really cool adventure story series. And that's probably one of our most popular for boys, but girls would like it as well. So hopefully you had fun there, and hopefully you saw something you liked. All right. Bye-bye.